Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum and I'm here today at the Morphe Auction Company up in Pennsylvania, taking a look at the most ludicrous handgun that they have in their upcoming extraordinary firearms sale. This is in fact, I think, the most ludicrous handgun I've ever laid eyes on personally myself. Now, before you say it, down in the comments, I know there is that Guinness Book of World Records single action army thing that's like 5 feet long and 3 feet tall and shoots bowling balls or something like that. That's cool, that's interesting. I know there's a neat story behind the guy who actually built it. However, that's not really a handgun. That's a thing made for a Guinness Book of World Records record. This is an actual functioning, usable 75 caliber revolver. Let's take a look. Any proper connoisseur of ludicrous pistols will of course tell you that the Colt 1847 Walker is kind of the mother of all properly ludicrously large pistols. So I have a Walker here, original Walker, pretty cool, pretty ludicrously huge. And yet, this thing just really completely dwarfs it. So let's get this little pipsqueak out of the way so we can focus on this guy. Now, one of the cool things here is someone didn't actually have to create this all from scratch. What they did is they actually modified an existing revolving shotgun. Colt made the model 1855 5-shot, 12 and 10 gauge revolving shotguns. They also made these as revolving rifles with obviously smaller caliber rifled bores, and those are actually used by some Union sharpshooter groups, Berdan's sharpshooters, in fact, during the Civil War. This is based on the Colt Root patent, a side hammer sort of revolver. And this thing actually cycles really nicely. It locks up pretty decently for a gun that's as old as it is. And it's actually kind of a clever bit of I don't know, gunsmithing may be a little bit too formal of a term here, but kludgery, perhaps? So they took the original backstrap of the revolving rifle and simply bent it down, manufactured a new set of grips that are actually really nicely proportional to the gun itself. The trigger guard was not quite long enough to reach to the bottom of the new grip, so they added on about a 3/4 inch section down here with the bottom screw. The rest of the mechanical stuff, things like the loading lever, latch, cylinder, all of this was straight off an original Colt revolving shotgun. They just chopped the barrel down to something like 12 inches long. The whole thing weighs in at 6.5 pounds, which is about 3 kilos. And then they went and decorated up the grip. And I have no idea what significance all of this stuff is intended to have, but we've got a couple names in here. We've got some space on the other side for a couple other brass embellishments that have been lost. Possibly like the last time this was fired, the brass just blew off the grips as a result. We have someone's name here, Foley, on the bottom of the grip. 3 of the 5 letters are still there. All right, I'm gonna try this. It's all off the table. I think if I tilt the barrel up, I can actually cock this one-handed, and then maybe, there we go. Let the hammer down gently. And just barely reach it there. But you can, there we go. You can actually do it. So, despite all of its ludicrousness, this is actually a fully functional gun. Like, it works. This might have been made as someone's idea of a fun joke. Whether they intended it or not, I think they succeeded on that account. However, this could actually have been used. You know, this is a functional 10-bore, short-barreled, short-ish barreled shotgun thing. So why not? You might think from looking at old-timey photographs that people in the 1800s or the early 1900s were all, you know, stiff-necked and boring and very serious all the time. And I think, if nothing else, this should help prove that no, in fact, they were very much just like us today. And there's always that guy who just has to go and do that. And here it is today. So if you want to know more about this, check it out in Morphe's auction catalog. There is, of course, also a plethora of cool other stuff in that catalog to take a look at. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.